Hey, we are in, I believe, a suburb of Indianapolis called Meridian Hills. This is Holiday Park, and these are all over the place. And quite honestly, I don't know what they are. They're all over though. There's a bunch of these like in a line. But that aside, I'm here to look at some of the rocks with you because some of these had to have been imported. Now they're not all bits of glacial erratics. I can tell that by the angularity of a lot of these, and they're fit pretty decently together. Some of them probably are, but they've all been broken with some sort of tool to fit. Now, what's really cool about this one is we have what looks like Baraboo quartzite here. There's another one over there, but and we have some gabbro here. So this stuff is all further north. None of this stuff is in the superficial bedrock here. Are we in the Illinois Basin here? No, we're not. We're just outside of it. But anyway, it's all Phanerozoic here. There's no Precambrian except stuff that's incorporated into stuff like this. There's white quartzite here, which looks a lot like the Lorraine or the Sturgeon in the Upper Peninsula in Ontario. I say this is Baraboo-like because these purple quartzites are actually extensive throughout Wisconsin, and the Sioux quartzite in Minnesota is also like this. Now, here we see some foliated granitic rocks that are pegmatites. These plagioclase crystals, they definitely have striations on them. They're massive. They're huge. There's almost no quartz in this. So there might actually be, I don't think there's any quartz. Oh, no, there's not. So this might have voids in it. We look at this, we see stuff that looks like the mid-continent rift rocks with, as we see, porphyritic basalts with, mafics in it as well. They're not contrasting crystals, they're the same color as the rocks, a little darker. We come around, what's this here? We come around over here and we see this looks like a diorite to me. It's almost all plagioclase. There's almost no K-spar in it. This is also a quartzite, but it's more of a proto-quartzite. There are stuff like this in Ontario. We don't really see them in the States that much. You may be like, it's pink, it's Baraboo, but it's definitely not. It's a proto-quartzite because I can see, even with my naked eye, I can see fragments of feldspar. What I think is really cool, though, is probably the most boring looking rock here, but it's really not. It's this. This rock here, I've only seen this outcrop one place. Look at the pegmatite, look at the size of these crystals. We actually have a chunk of it, well, couple chunks of it at home, collected off of Trans-Canada 17. If this is from there, it's mid-continent rift, but it's almost all, it's a peroxide, essentially. Look, these crystals are huge. It's all mafic. There's no plagioclase in this. There's no quartz in this. So it's not like a, gabbro or anything like that. It's just almost all peroxene. I forget exactly what the ratio is, but that's generally what it is. When we come over here, and you can see some stuff that looks like typical Wisconsin granitoids, what they call the red granites, which are actually, are they cyanites? I believe some of them are. I believe this one's probably a cyanite, but it's definitely a granite. We have quartz in it enough to make it a granite. This stuff looks a lot like Esselthing, I think it's called. Can never pronounce it. Oh no. Yeah, that's the red, that's the pinkish area. So like we're talking Pinocchian orogeny stuff here. Or very around that area where the Pinocchian orogeny is. Same with this. This here, this is cool. It's a gray quartzite. You don't see these really anywhere outside of Canada. We see a lot of these type of greenish gray, as Sarah would call this, geologist green type of, and it's a proto-quartzite. We see these in the stuff of the Huronian in Canada. And I think that's all I really want to talk about. So if you guys have any questions or anything, or want to know any more or see something, let me know.